So we're out here and we're at our first line of peaches. They let you come out and taste as many as you want. And they give you recommendations on what to get. So you see, they have everything marked in rows. So this is the road, right? You drive down the road and you pull off and you see the rows of the trees. I think this one is called, it's called Bisco?
Yeah, Bisco.
Bisco. And it's a freestone peach, which means it's okay for canning, but it's going to be good for pies and things like that. So there's clingstone and freestone, and I'll give a link in the description of a video we did last year describing which is best. We like a little bit of both. For canning, we like clingstone, and the two varieties we got last year, they're not really ready yet, so we may have to come back in like a couple weeks to get another couple bushels of that. But we're going to try some different bushels. This is the Bisco, and so far it's pretty good. I like it.
Bisco and the Loring were both freestone. He said the shin might be good for canning, but to taste it first, that's a cling. And then he said we could go check to see if the July prints were ready.
Okay, so what's next?
So the Loring is next.
Loring is next. All right, they're getting in the truck. We're going to look at the Loring while I finish eating my Bisco. These are Loring peaches. We just pulled off to the next row down. Yeah, they're kind of soft. Let me taste them.
I mean, this one's kind of hard.
That's good too.
This one's hard.
I like these pretty good.
What do you think? You like these better than the other ones?
Yeah, I like these better. Are these freestone or clingstone?
These are free.
I think the issue is there just isn't a lot of clingstone that are ready yet. Lots of freestones ready, but not a lot of clingstones. And for canning, we really like the clingstones. There's a white peach down a little further that they say is about ready, and it's a clingstone.
But he said that it,
But what?
I think the thing with the white peaches is that they don't hold together as well as the yellow.
Okay. But that may be our only option for this week, unless we just want to get a bunch of freestones this time and come back in a week or two and get clingstones. These are good. I like these.
Yeah.
They're real sweet.
Do you want to taste the, yellow cling ones?
It says it's a white cling.
Sorry, the white cling. Or you just want to pick these?
I said we just picked these.
Right here.
Okay.
When we come back. I mean, it's about an hour and a half drive to come down here, but I don't think it's that far. Especially when you know what you're getting. You're getting so many good peaches. I'm paying particular attention to, when I came out here last year and this year too, how the trees are manicured, because that is really huge when it comes time to pick the trees, pick the fruit from the trees, that you want low-hanging fruit that's easy to get to. And how they've manicured these things since they were small trees is that they have cut down branches and pruned them every year so that they won't grow in a way that's going to be hard for people to reach the peaches. So like you see this limb right here. This limb will grow into a strong limb if you let it, but come pruning time, this will get cut. and they open up the canopy in the center. So you see this tree here is a perfect example. It branches out and opens up so that the sunlight can get down into the middle, and that produces a really good peach tree. And so you see these 4 branches, they're all going in different directions right at the bottom of the base. It's a real thick base. You know, branches like this in the winter will get pruned off so that they don't grow into branches unless they want them to grow out some more. But all of these center branches, all these things here, see, this has been pruned last year. You know, it grew a big thing, and there's lots of prune marks all over this tree. And so I'm paying attention to that so that I know I can do the exact same thing come winter times, because I want my trees to be really thick, well-producing trees that produce a lot of fruit that's easy to get to. And so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm paying attention to all that and seeing how they're pruning these things so that I can do the same, because this is an amazing orchard. Produces a lot of peaches. And you know, you find people, folks, I mean, we've said this in our videos a lot. You find people who do something right, they're doing it well, and then you model yourself after them. So that's what we're doing here. I mean, these people do it well. They have a very healthy business here and produce a lot of product. And so you model yourself after that, and you find what they're doing right, and then you ask them. We spent a lot of time last year talking with them over different things, you know, about canning especially. So we're learning as much as we can. So that's a really cool tree. Just a really good example of how it should look. So we talked to these guys when we showed up and asked them about the peach situation, because we were really worried about them. This spring we had a very late frost come through Arkansas and the Ozarks, and they said that they were just very blessed because the air was moving across the orchard and there was a wind that was coming in at the same time the frost was coming in, and that's the only thing that saved their peaches. And so that really, but there's a lot of other places around the Ozarks that did not have that wind movement, and their peach trees suffered. Our peach tree, I remember that same night, because I figured, oh, like, there's no way that our peach tree was going to survive that frost that came through, and it was the same one that came through here, but we're a higher elevation, and it froze our buds off, and there was no peaches on our tree this year, our big tree in the garden. So we didn't get any peaches, but they had some. Now Georgia, I just was hearing about this on the news. They're having, they had about an 80% loss for their entire peach crop, and Georgia is very well known for peaches, and they lost 80% of their peach crop. So Georgia's really hurting. From what I understand, they're having a very good pecan crop this year, Georgia, but their peaches just aren't, they lost a lot. They were really hurt this year by late frost that also hit a lot of parts of the south. So, but they did good here, and so thankfully we're here picking as many as we can and take them back home and get them canned. I didn't record any of that. So we've got our 3 buckets full. Jamie's got some buckets down there still she's working on, but she's almost done. And 2 buckets are a bushel. So we have 6 buckets total, that's 3 bushels. So 2 buckets is a bushel. I was over here, there's still lots of just great peaches on these peach trees all over. We tried to get the biggest ones we could, but there's just so many left on the trees. So I posted that photo from Peach Pickin Paradise the other day on Facebook. Showed all these bushels of peaches, and someone commented that it's a lot of work. Looks like a lot of work. It is. It'll be a lot of work. But we come back, we get 2 more bushels maybe in a week.
It's a lot of work, but it's worth it. I mean, there's some things that I can, like pickles. Trying to think. Pickles, definitely. That people just don't grab it in my house. People just don't grab a jar and open it and eat it. Peaches, on the other hand, are one of those things that always gets eaten, like they're always all gone. And so if I know that, it's worth it for me. It's really worth it for me to can them up and have them available. Because if we're going to eat them, let's can a lot of them.
again?
Twice as many as last year. That's what I'm going for because I rationed them last year. So maybe I won't have to ration them this year if I do twice as many.
You probably still will. Tomorrow we're going to be canning, so we'll make a video of that. But right now we're getting ready to head home and get back on the road. And we'll probably come back in 2 weeks when the baby golds are ready. That's maybe the plan. Then we have to do a trip to Beaumont, Texas for a speaking event. But we definitely want to get back down here before the baby gold variety is ready. That's probably our favorite clingstone. We got last year, worked great. So we're going to get back on the road, but we'll do another video tomorrow on all the canning process. All right, guys, see you next time in the homestead. Hey, listen, if you like this video, check out this list of amazing folks. These are our patrons. They make all of our videos possible. We couldn't do what we do here without them. For more information, you can go to patreon.com/AnAmericanHomestead to see all the benefits. Other than that, like, subscribe, check out our page on Steemit, hit the videos on the left, hit that subscribe button down below, and we'll see you next time on An American Homestead.